Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I'd like to welcome you back to this beautiful, sprawling metropolis known as New York, here in Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4. In between this and the last part, I ended up getting into a pretty bad sick spell, which left me confined to my bed for the better part of the last 4 days, and I'm just barely starting to get over it. Still don't quite know what has happened to me, but it's the sickest I've been in years, and as a result, it's kind of given me a chance to go back, edit through everything we've done so far, and also go through the city and take on a lot of the petty crimes that have been going around. I haven't done anything big like research stations or landmarks or anything like that, but I have done some of the demon fights and picked up a couple of backpacks. And unfortunately, as a result, that has led me to collect some J. Jonah Jameson podcasts. So we're going to start this video off with some catching up. And, well, here we've got another one
folks,
already.
Because this is a bombshell. We have on the line a lady whose husband was kidnapped by Spider-Man.
What? No, you've got it all wrong. My husband was kidnapped by criminals who stuffed him into the trunk of a car. Spider-Man found him and got him out, then arrested the criminals when they came back.
Pardon me, ma'am, I didn't hear that last part over my intern's utter incompetence. You realize, of course, that it's possible Spider-Man arranged the kidnapping so he could save your husband and grab all the glory?
Huh, that seems like a lot of trouble to go to when he could just stop actual crime.
It's clear we are at an impasse. My best to you and your husband, madam. Jared, go to commercial, then fire yourself. Then rehire yourself before the commercial ends. But no, your job ends by a thread. If I paid you, I'd cut your salary in half.
Oh man, I love those. I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, we missed a couple of those, and we're gonna listen to some of them right now as we head back to that research station that I was next to, because I'd like to do a couple of things that aren't so plot related and heavy, because this is where the game starts to turn and becomes significantly more difficult as life goes on. So let's have a listen, shall we? And actually, before we do too much of that, let's take a look at what we have. I'm level 21 now, which I think is a little bit higher than we were before, but we've got a couple of new suits. So we've already taken a look at the Spider-Punk, and then we've also got the Wrestler suit. Personally, I'm a fan. I like it. But the new one that we have is the Fear Itself outfit. 6 challenge tokens. That might seem a little steep, but considering that one challenge station can actually give you 6 if you perfect it, is big. But perfecting challenges is very unforgiving in this game, so we'll just hold off on that for a minute. Not that we really have a choice. And let's take a look at our skills. Apparently I have 3, so that's great. So what we could probably use is, this would be useful. I thought I had this. It's worth 2. I don't know about that. Combo booster would be nice. I might actually get that. Payback is great. That might have been what I was saving for in the first place, because if you perfect dodge, then you can just instantly take someone down without using your focus, and it's very useful, but I usually miss it. The air yank is also pretty useful, I would say. You're going to need that for some research stations later to get, or no, it's for other bases, and those will be objectives is to air yank people, so we'll wait on that. But for the time being, ooh, you know what? Let's just go for quantity right now. We'll get air tricks because those are kind of funny, and quick recovery, not great. So, and that's 2. Damn it. All right, and then we'll save up for this. So we're fine. Now for actually, let's take a look at some of the backpack stuff we collected. I think I only grabbed 3 of them or so. But yeah, let's take a look.
Aw, the good luck card from when I left the Daily Bugle to go into research. Some really great people there. And Jameson.
You'll miss it. You'll need it. You'll miss it. Oh god, I'm still sick.
Hey, my first camera. I got this at a yard sale. Still uses film. I bought this used graphing calculator at a pawn shop. Stopped working in the middle of a trig exam. You get what you pay for.
And now, the archives.
Another low-information spider fanboy tried to troll me, as the young people say, by claiming Spider-Man was providing a public service plugging leaks in water towers. Let me tell you why this itsy-bitsy brain spider was climbing this particular water spout, people. Because he tampered with the water pressure system. He was seen earlier messing with a valve that only qualified workers are supposed to use. Wake up, America! Spider-Man creates the problems he then solves, then expects you to reward him with your adoration. The sad thing is, all too many do. Fortunately, you know better, thanks to me. Bring your children into the room, friends, because I'm delivering a lesson impressionable youngsters need to hear. My guest today is a man who learned the hard way that dressing up like Spider-Man isn't cool. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I wanted to fight crime and help people, and I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so I put on a costume like his and tried to do what he does. Oh, boy, was that a mistake. I almost got killed. I'm just lucky the real Spider-Man saved me.
Let me stop you right there because I think the salient point has been made. Emulate Spider-Man in any way, and you will die! Don't do it, kids! And that's another one of Uncle Jonah's life lessons. Jared, trademark that. Folks, you've heard me express grave concerns about the risk to civil liberties posed by the police department's crime system and their omnipresent towers. But at least the intention is to stop crimes. Now, recently, Spider-Man has been seen tampering with these very towers, and it's reasonable that my loyal listeners suspect he is disabling the towers so he can commit his unlawful misdeeds with impunity. But Spider-Man is not your ordinary run-of-the-mill menace. Oh, he's a 12th level Kung Fu master, 50 moves ahead menace, which is why I think he's actually hacking into these towers to spy on you and me. Your only defense? Listen to my show. All the time. If he's gonna spy on us, let him hear that we're on to him. By listening to me. Every waking moment. A helicopter fight. Trailing a crane. In the air above our teeming streets, on which it could have crashed at any moment in a blazing rotor-chopping fireball of doom. Still think the webhead's protecting people like you, caller?
Well, he stopped them, and he made sure the helicopter didn't land on anyone. So, it seems to me he did the right thing.
Right thing? The right thing would be to call the professionals. My son serves proudly in the Air Force. He's logged thousands of hours of flight time and years of training in protecting our homeland. But he's not good enough?
Well, of course he is, but he wasn't there. Spider-Man was.
Because that's how he wanted it! God forbid he share the spotlight with anyone! That's it. I'm done pointing out the obvious. Let's go to commercials. I need a double aspirin with an antacid chaser. Now!
Man, I love just the facts, even if they are just incoherent ramblings of a deranged madman who has a minor obsession with Spider-Man. Now, with that having been all said and done, let's do something not nearly as interesting and science the shit out of this city. Maybe that'll ease up our interests a little bit and see what we have with Sirius FM radio. The station monitors air quality. It's more precise than... Okay, so basically something we've already done. Surprised? You shouldn't be.
This station's simple, but really important. It measures toxins in the air, way more sensitive than anything the city has. Bad air hits children and the elderly first. This was a big one for my mom.
If his data is accurate, there's way too much sulfur dioxide in the air. I have a spidey hunch this is caused by inefficient engine exhaust. If I get some fresh samples, I can identify the make and model and report them.
Okay, I guess we're doing this again. Hooray!
Okay, got that one.
So, yeah, just
Can't be good for me.
go right on through and collect all the samples you can. There's plenty to go around, so...
Nice. Just need a few more samples.
Yes, a few more, as in we're not even halfway there yet. It's kind of hard to, like, determine the distance between the closer ones and the farther ones since they're all the same size, but...
Oh, that one smells.
Well, yeah, probably.
Just a couple more.
All right, we'll go over here. And whoop, whoop.
Got it.
Whoop. Okay. So yeah, pretty much the same thing that we've done before. I probably could have gotten away with doing this on my
One
own,
more should do it.
but this one might actually have a hunch.
That's it. Phew. Okay, looks like we have 3 guilty parties. I need to get pictures of them for proof.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we're just
Taking
gonna show
pictures.
this.
Just like the old Bugle days. Life was so much simpler back then. One down.
Great picture there, Spider-Man. Gee, I wonder which car it is. Alright, so let's go to this one. Apparently I took the clearly wrong path to getting these in a decent order, but that's alright.
That's a keeper.
Oh yes, yes it is. You can see the entire make and model just from that aerial view. It's a beautiful piece of photography, Peter. I'm extremely proud of you. It's a wonder you left the Bugle in the first place, man. Now this one, this is the kicker.
And the hat trick. All set. That'll get a recall ordered, courtesy of your Earth-friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Sweet, so smog alert completed. Even though we're right next to the pollution district. Whoa, hi, okay, and it does the fade out thing, I always forget about that. So as we continually drift farther and farther away from our destination, yeah, the award will go to the person who can delay getting to our next mission the longest. So I clearly deem that reward for myself, and I did want to do another research mission. I didn't realize that one was going to be so generic. But in case you guys didn't realize, research stations will also allow you to fast travel to them, so that's very effective if you need to get to a specific part a little bit faster, but you know what, we'll save it for next time. I just didn't want to really use the Nega suit all that much because you're gonna get sick of it real quick. And it doesn't look good in cutscenes. It's weird. I'm not sure what it is about it, but not enjoyable. But with that having been said and done, let's go congratulate Mr. Jefferson Davies on his award and great work for the city. I am so excited and I can't wait. Hope this isn't too dramatic.
There's the stage entrance. And we'll be right out front.
Sounds like a lot of people out there.
You'll be fine, honey.
Last time I gave a speech, I was in high school. Miss Steinberg gave me a C-.
Well, if only Miss Steinberg could see you now.
Hey, you got this, Dad. I mean, come on, you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
A superhero. Or maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
Come on, honey.
Welcome, everyone. And before I hand it off to Mayor Osborne, I'd just like to say a few words.
So?
I think this gang war may finally be over.
Like over?
I mean, there's some loose ends still to be tied up, but...
Loose ends.
Well, a truck pulled away from the scene from a company called Consolidated Shipping. Something's not right about it. I just don't know what.
Well, maybe after this we can grab some coffee. Figure it out together.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Jim. Couldn't have said it better myself, but I'll try. We all know that Officer Davis is a hero.
But, instead of coffee, maybe we could have dinner instead. I could come over, I'll cook. Or we could, meet at a totally neutral location for a completely normal meal, cooked by professionals.
For acts of extraordinary bravery, above and beyond the call of duty, it is my privilege to present Officer Jefferson Davis with the Department Medal of Honor.
Phone call, sir.
Kind of in the middle of something here, Jim.
Sounds urgent, sir.
Fine. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I share this honor with my family. My wife, Rio, and my son, Miles. Without their support, I couldn't do what I do.
Yes?
I've worked many years for this moment.
Who is this?
Over the coming days, your company, your city, and everything you care about will be destroyed. People will beg you for help, but you won't be able to save them.
Listen, jackass. I get threats like this twice a week. Why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you want?
To watch you suffer.